All right, today we're going to be walking through the announcement that Google just rolled out, which is that they are moving local service ads into the ads platform. They're consolidating those platforms into one, which is the Google Ads platform, and they are moving it into a type of a Performance Max campaign. So we're going to roll through actually Google's documentation. I'm just going to try to explain and help you understand what this means, what it doesn't mean, what should we be on the lookout for, what changes. Without further ado, let's get into the documentation. Local service ads transition to Performance Max campaigns with pay-per-lead goals. This is exciting for a couple reasons. One, I always felt like the local service ads platform was never great. It always felt slow. It always felt like it was an annoying user experience. I always felt like I had to click and then go to something, and it would take 3-4 seconds at least for the page to load. I wasn't really in love with how they created the architecture behind the platform. It was a little bit frustrating sometimes of like trying to be able to navigate between where's my profile at, where's my business information, where are my leads are at, where do I set the budget. So there's some intuition that wasn't there in the LSA platform. And obviously that the local service ads platform had gone through a couple changes. What we used to be Google guaranteed, and then it had to go through a rebrand with local service ads, and now we're moving on to the next thing. Not to mention the verification process, which that is one of the questions that I have that isn't answered in the documentation. So we will have to wait and see from Google what they have to say about verification. Now, local service ads is transitioning to a more integrated self-service experience inside the Google Ads platform. This transition allows you to manage all of your Google advertising in one unified platform. And we all said amen. I felt like it was always uncomfortable, or it was almost counterintuitive that we had to, at one point we had to log into Google Ads to see how the Google Ads campaigns are going. And then we then had to navigate over to a new tab and look at the local service ads. I always felt like those things were, that they're strikingly far for being such close side-by-side products for Google. So I'm really excited actually about the change. I'm really excited about them migrating this over, that we're all going to be using the Google Ads platform. Not to mention for us as an agency, it's a big benefit because now there's only one API that we need to get access into, and then we can query data instead of having to do 2 different platforms and get the API access. So that's honestly, it's kind of a breath of fresh air. It's kind of a lifesaver for us as well. It saves us a lot of time utilizing APIs to be able to like query data into like custom built dashboards or into automated systems or whatever the case might be. While the platform you use to manage your advertising is changing, where and how your ads appear to local customers on Google Search and Maps, it remains exactly the same. Huge. So for you as a user, for you as an advertising your service to your local market, no changes, right? Where your ad is going to show is not changing. This is more of a internal back of house change that they're making now. Will it eventually have overflow effects onto the front? Of course it will. And I'm sure that's why they're prepping to bring this into Google Ads platform, to better leverage that algorithm and to better leverage that platform to start to create some more variety and opportunities in local service ads. So what's not changing with this migration? It's still a pay-per-lead model. So for those of you who don't know, local service ads is pay for the actual qualified lead. Now, whether or not they're qualified is still to be determined, but the way it works is basically you don't pay for every single click, you're paying for every single phone call you answer and is an actual person on the other side who's looking for your service. That's one of the benefits of Google Guaranteed or local service ads as opposed to Google Ads, because you have to pay for every single click, where there's a lot of clicks that aren't real, or they're accidental clicks, or they're clicks by people who are interested, but they actually don't take the next step. They're just kind of interested in seeing some information, and then they navigate off page to something else. So local service ads is a little bit more of a controlled experiment, and a little controlled kind of a container of advertising that has less opportunity for you to optimize, but also has a little bit more controlled risk of what you're doing when you're advertising with local service ads. So moving over to Performance Max, the focus on high intent customer connections is unchanged. Your campaigns will continue to remain keywordless. Your targeting is based on so. This is to give us clue that even though we are moving it to Performance Max, but it will be a different type of Performance Max campaign, right? What's changing with this migration? A new home, obviously it's moving into the ads platform. Bidding and budget adjustments to align with Google Ads bidding models, and manual bidding and industry level target CPR being deprecated. We highly recommend reviewing the bidding. What that means for us is maximum cost per lead is going to be pulled away. So what we're going to be going into is it's going to be more into a set your specific budget, set your specific cost per acquisition that you're looking for, and let it run. Again, it's going to be leaning on the algorithm to do the optimization. You're just setting the guardrails in place of like, this is what I'm willing to do as I advertise with local service ads. Self-service campaign changes. You gain greater control over your local campaigns. In Google Ads, you can edit the phone number. That's actually kind of helpful because a lot of times now if you're utilizing tracking numbers with your local service ads, you actually have to go through Google local service ad support to get that number updated. You can't just update it yourself. So that's great. I love that we now have that ability in our hands. I felt like it was always like just an extra step that wasn't necessary. So really happy about that. Google Business Profile integration. This is not necessarily new. The local service ads was always pulling in information from the Google Business Profile, but now they're pulling out any opportunity for you to make edits from the ads platform side. For any changes to be displayed on the Google Business Profile, they have to happen on the Google Business Profile. Basically, they're just saying, if you're going to make changes to the source, make the change on the source, no matter where the Google Business Profile is being connected, integrated, shown in Google Ads and local service ads, whatever the case might be, make the change on the Google Business Profile. And then obviously there's going to be a little bit of a buffer of when you make the change on the GBP and when it'll show up on your local service ads advertisements. A couple callouts are being removed, which is fine. I don't think that's the largest deal. So some people think that this was actually one of the ways that you could try to elevate your ads above the others who are marketing in your local market. That was never agreed on or approved by Google. That wasn't ever anything that they agreed and said that this was something that is true. Realistically, local service ads pretty much came down to what was your visible presence based on the local service ad information, which was referencing like reviews and rating from the Google Business Profile. And realistically, what most people are agreeing on, that is like a consensus, is that your response time and rate to local service ads also helps elevate your ad above others. Because Google, again, is trying to provide the best experience for the user. And so if you're running local service ads and you're not answering the phone and you're not doing this, then there's this agreement that probably your ad would be shifted lower because you're not going to provide the best experience because people are going to call, no answer, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Migration timeline. Here we go. So the rollout is structured to ensure a smooth transition, of course, for all of us because Google cares oh so deeply. Starting in August 2026. So here you go. You have 14 days. Get on top of it. The first phase of the migration begins in August. Obviously, it's not going to happen all on August 1st. It is going to start happening in the month of August. You have your targeted industries here that are going to be affected by this at the very beginning, at the front end of the migration. So you got plumbing, HVAC, electrical, appliance, repair, house cleaning, lawn care, roofing, pest control, and moving. Migration will continue to expand to other service area businesses and to other services, to other industries, and will also begin to expand to outside of the US as we go later into the year and into 2027. What to expect? So this is basically just how you're going to know what's going on. You're going to get a notification. So you're going to get an email to the account that's attached to the ads account saying, hey, we're going to be starting the migration process. It is a 14-day countdown. There will probably already also be a banner or a notification badge somewhere in the LSA platform, and it'll be obvious to you that, all right, this is going to be moving over. If you have a local service ads account, you don't have to create a Google Ads account. You don't have to worry about that. One, that already exists. Two, they are going to migrate the ads over to Google Ads for you. Okay, so there's no extra step you have to take saying, hey, this is migrating. I need to make sure I have the place that's going to receive it. It's taken care of. You don't have to worry about that. You are good to go. Once your account is migrated, local service ads will automatically redirect you. So basically you'll know and you'll have confirmation that this has already happened for you when you try to log into your local service ads account and it redirects you to the Google Ads platform. Okay. Your Google verified badge does transfer over, so they're not getting rid of that. So don't worry, there's still that positive trust symbol and badge for your business. So they're at least they're communicating here that they're going to keep it for the time being. We will see if they keep it for the long term. Bidding and budget adjustments, weekly to daily budgets. So that's a pretty big change because right now it's obviously based on a weekly budget. So you'll say I'm ready to spend $10,000 monthly. So you'll set a $2,500 weekly budget. Realistically, for anybody who's been running local service ads, even if you want to spend $10,000 and you set the weekly budget at $2,500, you probably will not spend $10,000. So most of us usually actually set our weekly budgets a little bit higher than what like we would technically are willing to spend, just because it does seem like there's a consistent underspending that happens with the algorithm. That is something to be on the lookout for as things migrate. I would just say keep your eyes on top of that and monitor that closely over the first 7 to 14 days. Because with the migration, with the change over, and the fact that not everybody's going to happen at once, there's a mild just concern, and I'm more like a curiosity of how will that budget and how will that spending transition over during the migration period. So just monitor that. I would say just be wise and don't be caught off guard. But it does change into a daily budget, so you'll have to do the math on that. 2,500 divided by 7, for example. Deprecation of manual bidding, we already talked about that. So we're not going to be getting that maximum cost per lead. It is no longer supported. So we're going to be doing other things inside the platform. It'll be very, very just self-serve. It's like, hey, this is what I want. This is what I'm willing to spend, and move forward with it. Obviously, as we get into the first accounts that have the dashboard set up, then I'll follow up with another video of like, what does it look like, and what are some of the things that you need to be navigating through. You're going to be managing your campaigns from Google Ads now. So now's a good time just to open up your Google Ads and kind of start to get familiar with where things are at. Find some videos on YouTube to help walk you through where is what and things like that. It's not too crazy complicated. There's a lot of what happens in Google Ads that is not going to be necessary for if you're just running local service ads. So if you're just running local service ads and you open up Google Ads, it might seem like a lot. Believe me, it is. But most of that is not going to be very necessary or helpful or relevant to you if you're just running the local service ads campaign. Okay, so that's a pretty good walkthrough. Overall, our feeling, our kind of summary of this is that Google's trying to consolidate tools, platforms, resources. Makes sense. I think they're going to start to try to leverage the Google Ads algorithm for local service ads, which is good. I think that makes sense because the more information, the more data, the better they will do of serving ads to the right people in the right moments, in the right time, in the right places. So I think this is a good move. I think this is a good thing for us. It'll obviously be a little bit of a headache at the beginning, but we will be on top of it. We will help at least if you're a client of ours, we will be helping and making sure that everything flows smoothly. We'll follow up when we get notification that an account is starting their migration and things like that. And then obviously we are on standby to see what other impacts this may or may not have on the local service ads. It seems like a pretty simple migration. So we're excited about the moving away from the local service ads platform and excited about consolidating everything into one. If you have any questions, reach out.